Hey y'all, welcome back to Today in Music History for September 13th. It was 1 year ago today in 2024 that Perry Farrell took a swing at guitarist Dave Navarro and had to be removed from the stage. The show ends, the tour is canceled. This was the end of Jane's Addiction. Again, I can't believe that it's already been a year since that happened. I never saw Jane's Addiction. Sucks. I've always loved them, but apparently they're just one of those bands that will always self-destruct. And it was already 16 years ago today in 2009 that Taylor Swift won Best Female Video at the MTV VMAs. This was that infamous year where Kanye West came on stage and took the microphone. I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyonce deserves this. It was a shitty thing to do, but when Beyonce won for Video of the Year later that night, she brought Taylor Swift back on stage so that she could finish her speech. That's pretty classy. It was 29 years ago today that Tupac Shakur died. It was 6 days after he was shot in that drive-by shooting. We talked about it last week. Tupac is one of the most influential rappers of all time. He was also an actor and appeared in Poetic Justice and Above the Rim. Pretty good. It was 56 years ago today in 1969 that the Toronto Rock and Roll Revival show took place. This was a big day-long festival that featured Bo Diddley, Chuck Berry, Jerry Lee Lewis, The Doors, John Lennon, and Yoko Ono's Plastic Ono Band. However, this was also the night of the infamous chicken incident that would follow Alice Cooper throughout their career. This was the show that Alice tossed the chicken into the crowd from the stage expecting it to fly. He maintained for years that the band didn't bring the chicken. Someone associated with the band brought the chicken. It happened at more than one show, and that ain't a coincidence. But like Alice always says, never let the truth get in the way of a good story. John Lennon released his set as Live Peace in Toronto 1969. The Alice Cooper set has been released probably hundreds of times since the recording is owned by a third party and seemingly releases it twice every week. It's known as Science Fiction, Nobody Likes Me, Live in Toronto, and any other stupid name you can think of. It's all the same release. And happy birthday to Playboy Cardi, who turns 30 today. Fiona Apple is 48. Steve Perkins of Jane's Addiction turns 58. Drummer Zach Starkey is 60. He's also Ringo's son, if you didn't know. Dave Mustaine of Megadeth is 64. Peter Cetera of Chicago is 81. Mel Torme would have been 100 today, but he passed away in 1999 at the age of 73. Tune in tomorrow for another Today in Music History.